Howdy do everyone, my name is Angie, and welcome to the 200 subscriber special. Thank you guys for coming. There's already a few of you here. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for showing up. This is gonna be a interesting stream. 9 seconds early. Hey, I gotta be early sometimes, right? This is gonna be a very interesting stream. So I'm gonna do this very casually. I don't have a script, sort of. I sort of don't have a script for the beginning of this. This is an Ask Me Anything, so anytime during this, if you guys want to ask me questions, I will answer them to the best of my abilities, within reason. Obviously, there's some things I can't answer, but I will try to. So if you have any questions for me at all, I will try and answer them during this time. At the end of this stream, we're going to have a different kind of thing. I'm going to do a lore reveal, as I usually do during these subscriber special stuff. During these subscriber special stuff, I drop some lore. That is my deal with you guys. You guys get me to a milestone, I drop lore. So I will be dropping lore this episode on my character. However, I'm gonna do it a bit differently than last time. Last time I had a PowerPoint presentation that I was very proud of, by the way, where I dropped some there. This time, we're gonna have a mini kind of roleplay experience. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna be completely in character. No streamer attached. I will announce when that segment starts, so you guys don't think anything is, like, weird with me or anything. You guys will know you guys will know that I'm in roleplay mode. Afterwards, I'll announce when that ends and everything, and we can go back to the regular Q&A point. I'll do that towards the end of this segment. During that segment, you guys are going to be given a choice. That choice is going to impact future streams. So, if you are interested in that, please stick around until that moment. That's it. That's it for the announcements. I will now read chat. Alright, let's see what I missed. Congrats, Angie. Thank you so much. Hello, Angie. Hello, chat. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well, too. I was hoping you could get 20 more this week so we could do 250. 20 more would have been good, wouldn't it? Yeah, someone said that I'd be celebrating this at 300, and I was laughing, going like, man, I'd be way overdue, wouldn't I? Will we get more lore? Yes, in fact. Filbert pin merch win. Hey, don't spoil my future plans. Angie grows stronger with each sub, but it's alright. We get to know what will kill us. Sort of. I do grow stronger with each sub, you are correct. But what will kill you? And that's a complicated answer. Maybe we'll reveal something or another. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Time to pull the strings and make them... Alright. So, if you guys are excited for that, I know I am. I'm very excited to see what you guys will choose. It was me, and I'm sad it didn't happen at 300. Yes. I wasn't gonna name names, but yes, I did see it was you. Yeah, I was kind of going like, oh, it would be funny if it happened at 300, then I'd be super overdue. And the thumbnail would have been funnier. Anyway, we can go ahead and start whenever you guys want. Like I said, if you guys have any questions throughout this episode, I will try to answer to the best of my abilities. You guys prepared them, right? I gave you, like, when did I announce this? I think I announced it at the beginning of the week. I gave you that long to come up with questions. You guys have some, right? Don't hold back, I'm ready. I have a, undisclosed liquid here with me to help me get through. Everyone did their homework, right? Exactly, you guys went through the assigned reading I left, correct? I gave it all to you. You guys came prepared, right? Sure, I'll start us off for questions. How do you choose what game to play for the channels? Interesting question. So, let's see here. I usually play a lot of games that either I know that I want to play or that I already know I like playing. However, what ends up going on the channel actually largely depends on how fast I can get a thumbnail out for it. So, a lot of it does actually have to do with how fast can I get a thumbnail, how, like, what time frame do I think I can get this out by, and by, like, how long do I think it will take. And that's usually what will determine if the games come out on this, if and when the games will come out on this channel. I actually, run it by someone. Real fast, I have a not hired manager who helps me out a bit on some of that stuff. And yeah, that's how I decide the games and when they'll come out on the channel. Homework? Come on, guys. You should know the homework I left for you. Can I copy your homework? You guys already cheating in the chat. How dare. Angie expecting chat to cover for her lack of preparedness checks out. Hey, I did a lot for later on. I prepared a lot for the second half of this stream, so that means you guys can do the rest of the work. Have you ever encountered with any ghost or any experience with paranormal activity? Interesting question. Like IRL or under the sea? IRL, I've had a few experiences that I can't explain. I mean, there's one time where I did a tour over this abandoned warehouse. It was like I had permission to be there. It wasn't like a urban exploring any type of thing. I had permission to be there. But it was late at night. And I was with other people. Like I said, it was a tour group, so I was with other people. And we were going through, and the guy that was leading the tour turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. It was a demonstration. And he was telling a story in there. I don't remember the story, I'm gonna be honest. I was freaked out. I don't like the dark. It's bad experiences. I don't like it when it's pitch dark. So I was freaking out a little bit. And I ducked my head down and had covered my ears because I was scared, and that's just like a natural thing I do when I'm scared. I cover my ears and I close my eyes, and I felt someone's hand reach out and grab one of mine that was covering my ears. And I don't know if it was comforting or not. I don't think I felt comforted by it in that moment. And like I said, there were other people around me. Very easily, it could have been one of them. I don't know why I did this still to this day, but it was my first instinct. Raised up my camera and I took a picture. I don't know, it was just a real quick motion I did. But I reached up and I took a picture of what was in front of me. And like I said, there's other people around. It easily could have been anyone. But, you know, it stayed like that for a bit until the hand left and the story was done and we started moving on. The lights were back on and we started moving through. After the whole experience, I opened my phone to look at my pictures I had taken, and that one in that warehouse where I was covering my ears and had just reached up and took a picture because I felt someone's hand on mine, there's just a shadow in that picture. You can see other people in the tour far away from me, but there's no one by me. It's just a shadow. It's a weird shadow, too. It looks like something's supposed to be there, but there's nothing. It's, I don't know how to explain it. And I've tried to look out to other people to see if they have any explanation. The closest explanation I got was that it could have been debris falling that could have caused that shadow. Though I don't think anything was falling at the time. But that's the only explanation I've got for it. And that's the closest I've had to a ghost story, I suppose. I honestly don't want to think too much on it. I would rather not think too hard on it. If ghosts exist, I don't really want anything to do with it. To be honest, they can exist, just preferably not near me. I'd rather not have those experiences. I'd like to live in peace and ignorance and not think about the things that are under my bed. And that's it. That's my ghost story. Let's see. What did anyone else says? Yep, ghost stories. What is an unidentified liquid? Next question. But why tour to an abandoned house? Exactly like a horror movie? The tour was, in fact, a ghost tour. Those are pretty popular all over. My mom really likes doing them, so sometimes, even though I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to real life stuff, I'll go with her to them. And so we were, in fact, on a ghost tour, and the guy thought he was being funny and turned off the lights. And I was scared out of my mind. I don't remember the story he was saying. I think it was that there was a woman that had fallen off of a building, and she often comforted other people that were other girls, I should say, that would get scared or hurt working in the factory. I think the story was something like that. Like I said, I don't want to think too hard on it. Every time I do, it freaks me out a little bit, so I actually try not to think too hard on it. What background music are we listening to? It's by Coffee Run. I think it's called, like, Lost Memory or something. I'd have to look back on it. Nostalgic Memory, maybe. But it's by Coffee Run. I linked his, Twitter in the description. Alright, let's see here. Survival Instinct of Angie, 0. Hey now. I was, like, to be fair, I think I was, like, 17 when this happened. I was a teenager still. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I could have been a young adult. I could have been like 21, actually. When I think about it, I don't remember how long ago that was. I know I still had an iPhone when that happened, and I no longer have an iPhone. That streamer mindset, even in a haunted house. Yep, as much as I hate to say it, unfortunately, the streamer mindset of taking a picture before anything else, in fact, happened. Let's see. That's scary? It was scary to me, definitely. Must have been a ghost. Again, I don't really want to think about it one way or the other. If it was a ghost, thanks for the memory, I guess. Now leave me alone. The ghost tried to help you and you got afraid. He must have felt offended and left. Well, if it goes by the story, it was a she, and she was trying to comfort me, which I guess worked. So thanks. But other than that, no thank you. I got through it either way. The situation ended. I was able to leave with my mom and my friend. By the way, my friend abandoned me first chance she got. My friend was with me, and I told her, like, hey, you know how scared I am of, like, dark, scary, small spaces. Could you, like, you know, stay with me? And if something happens, you can stay with me? Left me. First chance she got. As soon as we got inside, she was off on her own, exploring the place like she was a ghost hunter. I was like, hey, you, where are you going? She just straight up left me. It was not space. Funny enough, it was not space. Space couldn't be caught dead in those situations. Space wouldn't have gone even if I begged her. But, yeah, my friend just absolutely left me. And so I was left to cower by myself. There were these two old ladies that were on the trip, though, that, they kept stopping by going like, hey, sweetie, are you okay? You're looking kind of sick. They were not next to me during that experience, though. I looked for them. Before he turned off the lights, I looked for them. Let's see. A coward through and through. Hey, ghosts are scary. Angie wants the ghost to stay in their lane. I'll stay on mine if they stay in theirs. That's my deal with anything supernatural. Listen, I won't mess with you, you don't mess with me. I mean, he was absolutely funny there. Yeah, funny. I admit I did not see the humor in the moment. Angie 50 confirmed. Not! Wait, that's the wrong expression. Nope, still wrong expression. Not 50! I'm not 50! 17 must be in some sort of history book by now. Alright, here the age jokes come. Hello, welcome in. Sorry I'm a little late on chat. I wonder if werewolves are real? It'd be interesting if they were. Don't you guys ever think life would be more interesting if stuff like that existed? Vampires, werewolves, all of that? I certainly think it would be more interesting. More terrifying, maybe. I don't know, I'm skeptic about a lot of things, but I think also at the same time, stuff happens we can't explain, and it'd be a lot more interesting if stuff like that could be true, right? Let's see. 17, 21, 76, what's the difference? Big difference! Space is an even bigger coward than Angie. In fact, she is. Space is a huge coward. You can't even get her to play scary video games. And since she's not here, I can go ahead and say that. Let's see. Okay, I've got a question. Shame yourself. How much money approximately have you spent on gacha? And who did you wail the hardest to? Oh no. Dear God, that's a question. Okay, the worst I have ever been in gacha. And by the way, kids, do not follow by example here. Gacha is bad. I highly do not recommend it to anyone. And I regret every decision I've made when it comes to gacha. However, approximately how much have I spent on gacha altogether over the years? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if I could even come up with a ballpark, and honestly, I'm way too scared to do it. I know it's over 1,000. I don't want to think about how further it could get. I don't want to think about how much further that could get. I stopped spending money on gacha a long time ago. I don't want to think about how much I did. I was a huge fan of Fate Grand Order back in the day, and like to an extent, I still like Fate. However, I stopped playing it because I realized how bad I was getting. Which, by the way, if you have a gambling addiction in anything, it's good to just cut that out. I know easier said than done. Trust me, it took me a while as well. But, yeah, if you're addicted to a gacha game, really better for your sanity, your savings, everything. Just cut that out. Cut that out right from the source. How much have I wailed on a character? What's the most I've wailed for? I think $400 on one character, which was Edmond Dantes in Fate Grand Order. I did that more than 10 years ago and still hate myself for doing it. It was not a good experience, and I don't recommend it to anyone. So yes, do not gacha, do not proceed, don't press go. You know, every now and then I still play some gacha games, but I purposely do not add my card information anymore, so I'm not tempted to spend anything. Or if I am, it takes me a lot longer and is really inconvenient to try and add my information. I put safeguards in place to make sure I never experience what I went through again. Oh, Angie, you weren't left to be scared alone. I was left, my friend abandoned me. 79 then. Hey! You said you were 17 to 21 and said that it was long ago. Then at least 30. Hey! I didn't say that either! I might have said the long ago thing, but long ago can be anywhere from like 3 to 10 years for me. So, good luck actually on that ballpark. I have a horrible sense of time. She's afraid to tell her age as she's ancient. Why women are afraid to tell their age. Age is just a number anyway. Anyways. Let's see. It's just funny to watch other people waste money. Don't do it yourself. Exactly. Watch streamers waste money. Not yourself. Let other people torture themselves for you. Don't torture yourself. Make good choices. Let's see. I'm an impressionable viewer, and I will now wail all my savings on gacha games. Hey! Not all your savings. Just up to $400, and don't do that either. The most I ever spent on one character was $400, and that I regretted it. It was not worth it. Nothing there was worth it. Let's see. Too late. I spent around 120 bucks on Limbus Company. I'll get there eventually. I am fully planning on playing Limbus Company, so this should be interesting. Phew, I'm glad I have never fallen into the pit of gacha, even if that means I've never gotten around to playing Limbus. Yeah, gacha's a trap. It's purposely super predatory for you. And like, you know, there are gacha games I really love. There's gacha games that I love so dearly. I never tell people, like I never recommend them to people because I don't want them to fall into that. You know, I know how predatory it can be and I don't want them to fall into that. Here's another question for me. Have you ever played any TTRPGs? If you have, do you have any fun stories for playing them? TTRPGs? I actually haven't heard TTRPG before. What does that say about me? I don't know. Someone define that for me real fast. I play a lot of RPGs. Tabletop? Is it tabletop? Stuff like D&D. Okay, tabletop. I have before. I've only played a little bit of one. All the campaigns I seem to do get cursed and we end up not finishing them. And I mean, like, usually it ends up that the DM or other people can't make it and we don't have enough people to play anymore. So, yeah, circumstantially, I've never completed a campaign. But I have had some fun experiences with Dungeons & Dragons. Let's see. There was one time I was playing with Space. And we combined our characters. I was playing a pirate character. And she was playing this one character that got, like, possessed. And she had stolen from me in the past. And so throughout the entire campaign, no one else knew that we knew each other, but we were constantly making jabs at each other. And that was pretty fun. And then during it, we got into a fight with this guy and we, you know, he was attacking us and his hound was attacking us and we killed his dog. Well, Space specifically killed the dog, which he was really upset by, got really emotional for. We thought he was kind of an unfeeling goblin character. Turns out that was way wrong. And he was very upset by the loss of his dog and proceeded to, I was at 1 HP at this moment, pick me up and throw me across the room, putting me in a near-death experience. I took the fall for that, Space. I took the fall for that. Yeah, Space, well, like you see, we were shooting through a chimney. I forgot to mention, I kind of forgot that part too. We were shooting through a chimney, we couldn't see anything, Space shot up, and the dog stuck his head in when she shot up. And yeah, we killed a dog. Well, Space specifically killed the dog. I didn't know the dog was there. I had no idea. By the way, I was the rogue in that game, and they kept forgetting about it, and so my character also just didn't want to do anything ever that would put herself in danger, and so everyone kept forgetting that I could, you know, sneak my way into situations, and would end up doing it themselves, while my character was just over there like, yeah, you guys can take care of that. Have fun. Oh, man. Good times. I really wish that campaign would have finished. That was a fun one. But I've lost contact with the DM. Okay, let's see. Which streamers... Watch streamers waste money. Angie replays fake Grand Order stream when, pay me first. Pay me to play gacha. I'll waste your money on a gacha. You guys can watch me waste your money on a gacha. How about that? That's my deal with you guys. Do you usually wear skirt when going out? As a human or as a fish? In this fish form, I have a skirt. As a human, I wear shorts or pants. I do like wearing dresses, but I don't get to wear dresses very often. So I usually wear pants or shorts. Let's see. In Limbus, it's easy to avoid whaling. I honestly don't know anyone who spends money on Limbus. Interesting. Cassie made a question and said she wouldn't be here most of the time. She said if someone sees this, can they ask when she thinks she could make a VTuber model if she will? I don't have the talent to make a VTuber model, I'm just going to say now. My drawing skills are... not great. And Space draws, but she's never made a VTuber model before, and I don't know if she wants to. I don't know if that's something she's interested in doing. So it's probably going to be something I have to commission, and I'm going to be straight up, I do not have money to do that. I'm broke. I'm very broke. I barely have money to keep this channel running half the time. So, I don't know. Maybe that'd be a cool crowdfunder. It might be a cool crowdfunder goal. But it's gonna be a while, probably, before we're able to do something like that. VTuber models are very, very expensive. But yeah, I could open like a Throne account up, and that might be something we save to do. Might be a nice community goal to eventually be able to do. I don't know. I'd rather do like charity streams and stuff though. Like I do want a VTuber model, like I've always wanted to have one. But like there's also things that I feel are more important that I want to do as well. You know? Let's see. Space killed a dog. Yep, killed it in that campaign. Shame on Space. It's really rare to get a chance to actually finish any TTRPG. I've never managed to complete a full campaign. Yeah, it's really sad because I've always wanted to be able to finish one. I thought of an interesting question. What piece of media most changed the course of your life after experiencing it? That's an easy question for me, actually. Umineko no Nakokoro ni absolutely changed my life. One, was never into mystery stuff before that. Two, was never interested in writing before that. And now look at me, I've graduated as a writing major. It completely changed my thought process in life. I feel like it made me a little more understanding towards other people. And it kind of changed the way I approach stories. So I would say Umineko is the piece of media I think that changed my life the most. Higurashi to a lesser extent because I never probably would have picked up Umineko if I hadn't have read Higurashi. So basically, Ryukishi owns me. Thank you, Ryukishi. You have changed my life. There's other things I can definitely say, like, changed me in some ways, but those are the works I think that have changed me the most. It was Homestuck. Ha! Spot the nerd! That's calling the kettle black, but spot the nerd! Yeah, I think Space can say the same. Homestuck really changed her as well. Let's see. Angie's most detailed drawing. Yeah, and it's just the chibi. Oh, are we promoting my Ko-fi? Thank you. You guys don't have to, but it's very appreciated. Time to go gambling to get money. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, God. Any games or upcoming games you're looking forward to stream this year? There are a couple. Hold on, you kind of caught me off guard with that question, and that should have been one that I was all prepared for. But, let's see here. I know that we've talked a bit about playing Higurashi on stream, and I definitely wouldn't mind doing that. I like playing a lot of games where I can voice act because, well, yeah. I like voice acting. That's kind of a thing that I really like. There is a new Rune Factory game coming out very soon this year that I'm really looking forward to playing. So I really want to play that one. Did we get any confirmation on the new Elder Scrolls game, or is that in internal limbo? I keep hearing stuff on it and then hearing that it's never coming out, so, you know. I'm curious. Let's see. There's also... I've never played Grand Theft Auto before, but the Grand Theft Auto 6 I was interested in. I'm also interested in playing 5, for the record. I've always heard good things about it. I got Oblivion recently, and I wouldn't mind playing that because I've always wanted to. There's a lot of games that I really want to play. I have a whole list, but again, you caught me off guard with that question. So, there's a lot. A whole bunch, actually. I like games. I really like games. It'd be fun to play a Mario game for the first time. I've never played one before. So that would be a fun one. Are you perhaps a siren? I'm an anglerfish. I'm a sea monster. I'm not a siren or a mermaid exactly. I'm a sea monster that is wearing human flesh. I'm a fish in human flesh. That's probably the best description for me. Don't think too hard on that. It only gets more disturbing if you do. So, yeah. We'll just say that. Let's see. Right when you said that, she hit that face. Exactly. See, I need to get around to playing Umineko one of these days. I have it, just haven't found the time to playing it yet. It's a very, very good story. It's one of my favorites. Angie, I feel like you read Homestuck. You just give me one of those vibes. Read most of it, have not finished it. So yes, I enjoyed Homestuck. I enjoyed it. Pot calling kettle. I've already said it. But I never finished it. I got pretty far, but nope, haven't finished it. Homestuck specifically is what caused me to get a Tumblr account. Same. Well, actually, it was Vocaloid that got me the Tumblr account, but Homestuck didn't help. But you gotta remember, I was a Hetalia fan, so pointing and laughing can be equally measured here. In fact, the Homestuck fans found the Hetalia fans cringe, so do with that as you will. Let's see. And that caused me to meet my entire current friend group, and by extension is probably why I'm non-binary now. Nice! Can you voice act as Lumine from Genshin Impact? Maybe. It's been a while since I played Genshin Impact. Does Lumine have that many voice lines? I usually played as Lumine whenever I was there, but I only made it to the Japanese section of the game, and then I got tired of waiting for content and stopped. I should pick it up again. A lot more has been added. Maybe I'll start a new account and we can all play together. Let's see. Remember when gambling, you can only lose 100%, but you can gain like, yep, yeah, that's the thing. That's the lesson here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't gamble. Have you ever played the Yakuza series? That's a fun one to get into. I have not, but I really want to. My friend R, who I sometimes talk about on this channel, loves the Yakuza series, and she's been trying to get me into it. So yeah, that definitely might be something we play fairly soon in the future. Angie being caught off guard by that question is like being caught off guard by being asked if she needs food to live. I know, streamer is asked a gaming question and gamer doesn't know how to respond. It's like a super serious... It's like, you know, when it comes to streaming, and, you know, I'm mostly a gameplay streamer, like, hey, what games are you playing? How do I answer that? I don't know, man. A lot of the games that I choose are actually chosen about a month out. Funny enough. Sometimes not. Sometimes I end up choosing them last minute. It all depends on how fast that thumbnail can go out. Let's see. You haven't played a Mario game. I know! I know. Am I even really a gamer? If you plan to try one, I recommend a Paper Mario game. Those would probably fit your taste better than one of the platformers. Okay. I'm interested in all of them, to be honest. I've always wanted to play them. Mario 64 is the one I see all the time. I'm very, very interested. Very, very interested in them. But yeah, I've never played one. My parents weren't fond of me playing video games when I was a kid. They didn't want me to get addicted, which is very laughable right now. Hey, Mom and Dad, I'm a streamer. How you guys doing? I know you watch these streams. But yeah, they didn't want me to get addicted to games, and so I didn't have many gaming stations when I was a kid. They got me a Game Boy with Frogger. And then I had a GameCube that I got for Christmas one year, and I got Animal Crossing and a lot of Disney games. And then I bought a 3DS for myself when I got into high school. But yeah, I've never played a Mario game. It's so unfortunate. You gotta commit to the conclusion, Angie. What's a conclusion? That or Luigi's Mansion. I've always wanted to play Luigi's Mansion. Oh, I've always wanted to play one. Those look so fun. Angie, do you know the entire FNAF lore? If so, could you please tell us all of it? Oh dear God. All of FNAF's lore? I don't, okay, so like, hold on, wait. So, let's see. I don't know all of the lore because I haven't played the newest games. And like, I've played games 1 through Pizza Simulator, do the math there. I played games 1 through Pizza Simulator, have seen all of that and played through all of that. I never played Security Breach. I've never played, I was asked a question, I'm gonna answer it, okay, MZ? I've never played Security Breach, so I won't be able to help with that. But like, okay, hold on. I'm sure I can get there. If I piece together it, none of it is in order, I think. So, there was 2 business partners, and, there was 2 business partners. One was like evil child murderer or whatever, and the other one was like Henry, I think that was his name, and he was like just a normal inventor guy or whatever. I don't really remember that much. Anyways, normal inventor guy, and the 2 were like working together, and then one of their children died. I think it was evil guy. Evil guy's children died. Got caught up in a machine. Got swallowed by a machine that was like a clown child or whatever. This is making sense, right? I'm sure this is making sense. 8-hour stream guarantee. Clown child, 8, actual child, Elizabeth, I think was her name, and her soul, for whatever reason, possessed that one. Actually, I think I'm missing a section here. We can go back. So before that even, there was a crying kid, and crying kid had a brother that was like bullying him or something or another. I can't fully remember anymore. And they took him and put him in a bot, and then Bite of 87 happened, and Markiplier meme inserted here, and then that happened, and crying kid died, but not really, because possession. Robots, or whatever, Golden Freddy? Golden Freddy? Wasn't that 83? 83! I meant 83! It was the Bite of 83. 87 was an unrelated incident. That was a different one. That was, in fact, a different guy that got bit in 87. We don't know that guy. RIP, we don't care about that guy. 87 doesn't matter. Anyways, 83! It was the Bite of 83. Hold on, I corrected myself. Not executed yet. It was the Bite of 83. Not Markiplier meme. Anyways, Bite of 83 happened, and and Crying Kid dead. RIP. Anyways, Crying Kid was put into, well, not put into, soul went into Golden Freddy thing or whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Anyways, so that happened, and then Elizabeth got also taken or whatever into that, and then evil guy was evil and murdered Henry's daughter Charlotte, and outside the restaurant, and Charlotte became Puppet, and Puppet still good in a way, and carries souls of dead children to other things and puts them in robots and murder spree a bunch of restaurants and a bunch of anyway, security guard is the bully kid, I think, and that felt really bad about killing his brother and all of that, and became the security guard and is trying to undo his father's work or whatever. Also, father is Springtrap now. Don't ask how it happened. He died by the children he killed. Anyways, became Springtrap. And, yeah, and now he's trying to undo his dad's work or whatever. And he smells a little bit because he's actually dead. Because his sister, you know, whole sister location thing, and scooped and suit. And yeah, long story. I don't really get this part. Anyways. Yeah, always come back. Yeah, Springtrap is always alive or whatever. Matthew Lillard or something. And then, and then, jump scare. That's it. That's all I got. Angie is right, but just barely. Did any of that make sense? Did any of that make any remotely... it didn't even make sense to me. I was just saying words. Weirdly, yes, huh. Well, that was not a result I was expecting. Yesn't? Huh. Anyways, what was the question? There was other people that sent in stuff. Hold on. Sometimes when I write your name wrong, searching for your channel, that Lumine from Genshin shows up. Yeah, it's kind of the curse of having a similar name to a game character. I made my name Angie Lumine, not thinking of Genshin Impact, and then suddenly I write my name, and every time YouTube recommends me stuff, it's like, oh yeah, did you want Genshin Impact? And I'm like, oh dear God. I'm gonna get this no matter where I go. Let's see. Oh hey, R's here. Angie, please, for the love of God, do not drag me into Genshin, please. I do not want the anime Pretty Boy game. But I like the anime Pretty Boy game. That's why I got into it in the first place. Now you definitely should play Genshin because Josh specifically is begging you not to. R never forgave you, Josh, for calling Lupin, basic. She never forgave you. Wait, I missed you haven't played Mario. My second game ever was the Game Boy Color Mario game, Angie. Yep. It's, I've never played one. Not even the creator knows the entire lore. That's right! Yep, Scott does not know half the lore himself. Doesn't he make it up as he goes? That was something I was told. I don't know if it's, true or not. And, oh god, my chat is skipping. I'm trying to go back so I can read questions I missed, and my chat is skipping. Angie is around accurate. Listen. I might have been interested in the FNAF lore for a time. Maybe still am. I'm currently repeatedly muting and unmuting the stream since I actively refuse to learn FNAF lore. MZ! It was the Markiplier meme. He just misled and thought the game took place in 87. That is true. Actually, that is true. Because it was that the bite of 87? Or whatever. I merely dissociate and the FNAF lore follows me until it does not remain. Yeah, that's right. MatPat just stays in my brain at this point every time I try to tune out FNAF. He just suddenly pops up when I least expect it. With a ruler just going like, here it is! You're gonna listen to it! Whether you like it or not! Let's see. No, I didn't. I didn't need to have it even unmuted to answer that question. The FNAF lore is... Someone tell MZ the FNAF lore is done. Or don't tell them. Don't tell them and let them have the entire stream muted for the rest of it and miss all of my lore. I've heard rumors that Cawthorn hated when people figured out his plot twist and changed them, which is why the game's lore became so nonsensical. It wouldn't surprise me necessarily. I don't know if that's right or not. I did hear that he would hear other players, like, say stuff, and he'd be like, oh, hey, that's a good idea, and then use that as the lore. I did hear that. But, I don't know if either is true. Banning R? What did R do? Is it because she's still mad? He makes up as he goes. There isn't an entire lore plan. That's what I thought. I mean, it's certainly fun, but also, please. Please give me a story. Just give me a story, man, please. Oh. Back then, I was watching every Markiplier video daily, so I saw the original video in its natural habitat. Same! Same, man. I used to watch Markiplier like crazy. I don't watch Markiplier as much anymore, but I still watch him from time to time. I like him. He's funny. The FNAF lore is still ongoing. But if you want me to put your law in the same... My law. Yes, my law. Angie's law. Follow it. Alright, for my first order of business... Why write a coherent story when you can make billions from clickbait YouTubers with so little effort? Well, I mean, have you looked at Garden of Banban? I hate to say what works and what doesn't, but actually, Garden of Banban got really famous and made money. No matter how much we make fun of it. So, wasn't there like another one? I'm pretty sure there's others that have followed that same rule. Yeah, I finally caught up. I was having to speed read for a little bit there because if I don't, if it goes back far enough, then chat kind of deletes itself from my vision. Anglerfish jump scare. Boo! Did I scare you? Anyways. No? Aww. Do you have plans for Library of Ruina? Yes! Absolutely! I plan on playing it after I finish Lobotomy Corporation. Angie, can you scream? Do you want me to? Do you want me to? 'Cause the answer is yes. After Lob School? Yes, after Lob School. Yes. Okay, guys, you know the drill. Turning volume down. Yes, please turn your volume down. You know I don't hold back. Unfortunately, MZ became a victim to this last time, and they found out. But if asked to scream, I do actually scream, and I scream loud. So I'm giving you your warning right now. I will do a countdown to prepare you guys, because obviously I don't like to just throw that on you and have you guys wear headphones and have it all the way up. So you're having your warning now. I'm gonna scream. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Ahem. There we go. Scream complete. How's your tinnitus, by the way? Yeah, how's that going? Did everyone simultaneously mute as I did that? Rip neighbors. They're louder than me. My neighbors could use a scream. They're louder than I am. That sounded like you were getting stabbed. Thank you. I try. Rip Oliver, he's used to it. I audition for stuff all the time. He's used to it. He just sleeps through it. I had my volume down to 20% and it was still, it still wasn't low enough. I told you. I give fair warning. If I heard that, I would think someone was getting killed. Thank you. I'm applying to be the new Scream Queen. I would like to audition for a horror movie, please, and thank you. Can I get my role now? Can your neighbors hear that? Doubtful. They can never hear when I'm yelling at them to stop screaming. Have you ever done that scream in a haunted house or movie theater, Angie? Not in a movie theater. In a haunted house, you can't get me to stop screaming because I'm a little wimp. And she wonders why her throat hurts every week. You can blame all of the readings for that one. I like to voice act and I don't know when to stop. Angie sounds like she could be in a horror movie and everyone would think you're genuine. Right? I could totally get that role. Now scream help, don't. Yeah, maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. Well, if we are talking LobCorp stuff, here's another question. How much of the story have you managed to put together? How do you think it's all going to end? Honestly, at this point, I have no idea how it's going to end. I don't know how much of the story I have correct or not. I'm kind of really piecing stuff together, and I've been drinking a little bit, so here's kind of what I got. You play as X, obviously, baseline story. You play as X working for this company. Angela, our nice companion AI system, has modified our brain in order to see certain things cutesy, in a way that won't traumatize us. I don't know how that one's working out or anything, but yeah, it's in order to not traumatize us. Really, it seems like this whole thing was a plan to synchronize our minds with A, who is the founder of Lobotomy Corporation. A's done a lot of fucked up stuff. You know, A's done some stuff that traumatized me. I still don't know a lot of about what A did, to be honest, but I know that there was a person named Carmen that A seems to really cherish, but Carmen died. We don't know what, I don't think we know what happened, but Carmen died. Something is happening with the outside. I don't really know fully what is going on, but the outside is bad. There's a lot of stuff like the sweepers, seemingly all of this stuff that we deal with in the, like noon, dawn, whatever, seems to be from, what's happening from the outside leaking in, is what I gathered. The abnormalities we're capturing used to be human, it seems, for the most part, or came from humans in some way. But I don't know how, but we can get energy from them. It seems it also does not matter if humans die. In fact, it can be a good thing sometimes if humans die, because we possibly get more energy from it. The AI are all acting as if they are human for some reason. The different, AIs that we get, like Malcutie over there, or Yosid over there. Yes, I'm saying their names wrong. They all seem to have personalities of someone that used to exist. But it seems like their brains were put inside of the robot, so I mean, technically speaking, are they really dead? What do you consider dead? I think that kind of is the argument for that one. But all of them come from people that have died. I don't know if we were originally A and we just didn't have our memories of being A, or if we are being overwritten to be A. But regardless, it seems, as what Angela said, is that we are separate from A currently. And we are kind of two different beings, is what I took from that. I don't fully know, but either way, we're getting A's memories. I don't know. That's kind of what I've gotten so far. I don't know if all of that is true. Anyways, I'm sad either way. The AIs are breaking my heart. I love that we're getting their stupid little robot forms, though. Like, those are what's staying. I love their stupid little robot forms. Nutzatch leaking over there. Maintenance guy forgot to scrub a little bit. I guess cleaning protocol is not a thing. Let's see. I missed a few things, it seems. How do I think it's gonna end? I have no idea. I can't imagine how it's going to end. I imagine we'll be able to actually talk to A somewhat through some means, but I have no idea how. Man, I have no idea how they're gonna end this. It ends on day 50, but I just can't imagine how. New VTuber model win. I kind of answered this earlier. It's one of those things that I don't have the money for it right now, but it might be an interesting idea to like crowdfund it with you guys. So I might open up a throne or do a Ko-fi goal and we can try to like work towards it together or something. But also, like I said, I'd rather do charity streams and stuff like that rather than, you know, focus on a VTuber model. Like, I'd love a VTuber model, but like there's also things that I think are more important, you know? So we'll see, we'll see. It might be a fun thing to like community build together. You're from the seafloor. How are you even fazed by horrible creatures by now? Long story. I mean, here's the thing when you're on the seafloor. Do you think I really see any others? Any monsters? Anything? I mean, I'm the only thing with a light over here that happens to be in my head luring other things towards me. Food for thought. We'll move on. Once we get to the end, can I give you a bit of a timeline overall? Yeah, sure. I don't mind. I might have to watch a video or something in order to collect everything together. If you're still confused about order of events. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that I might be a little confused about a few things once I finish. My brain can only handle so much, you know. I'm a fish. I'm using this expression a lot more lately, have you noticed? I don't know, I just like how shifty I look. I don't care if you get the story correct, I just want to hear you ramble and reach crazy theories. I had a question, but I forgot, thank you. When will we get to see Angie sleeping ASMR stream? My sleeping face is just this. Did you enjoy that? I hope you enjoyed the ASMR. I don't do that very often. I'm a little insecure, so hopefully that was good for you guys. Next up. Where was that question? I'm a little behind. Anglerfish, do y'all get bread under the sea? Does it mold? No bread, only fish. Let's see. It will have credits at the end. Sorry for the spoiler. How could you? Alright, well, we gotta ban Ruin now. Patreon moment. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Would anyone even be interested in a Patreon? I could, like, do behind-the-scenes stuff, but, like, I don't know. Interest check on that, I guess. Isn't it like Pitch Black? Yep. Yes. Pitch Black is right. It's, dark. And dark. And dark. And very dark. If you're on the seafloor, you absolutely want to be phased by other sea monster, otherwise your fear function is broken. Yeah, basically. If you can think that far ahead. Hey, old fish. Hey, now! Those old comments are getting ruder by the second. Eyes wide open, sleeping Angie is horrifying. What do you mean? My sleeping face is cute, right? It's cute, right? Cute, right? How peaceful, no old fish disturbing us. Exactly, it's cute. Became yandere, what are you talking about? I'm cute. Let's see, more questions. What's your favorite type of music? Got any recommendations? I like, I don't know, I like metal music, but I haven't listened to any newer metal music. I listen to, like, I guess old metal? Like Metallica and stuff. So, I don't know, a lot of newer metal fans might think that my tastes aren't, like, great metal. I don't know, I used to listen to a lot of Rob Zombie and stuff. Nowadays, I seem to listen to a lot of, like, Vocaloid. I'll listen to, honestly, whatever, though. Like, if people send me music, sometimes I'll ask on Twitter if anyone has any music recommendations. Because I just like music. I used to listen to old metal too, easy. Shut up! Shut up! In Miku-related news, are you a Fujoshi? Or were you ever a Fujoshi? I am not a Fujoshi, though a lot of my friends are. So Fujoshi, if we're talking about, like, the definition of Fujoshi, we're talking about someone specifically, at least my definition, is someone specifically that is, like, a yaoi fan kind of thing. Like, that's my interpretation, is, like, someone that likes yaoi. Those kind of things, boy love. Which I don't. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really care for it because, you see, I would rather, like, I like the guys interested in me. I'm a Yume. Not a Fujoshi. So I'm a Yume Joshi is more of what they call those. So, I'm into self-shipping is what it is. It's a different type of cringe. So, yes, I wouldn't call myself a Fujoshi. I would call myself a Yume. You should listen to Sabaton then? Okay. I can make any old comments without backfiring and hitting myself. Yeah, hurts, right? You listen to Rust? I haven't. I missed the start of the stream. It's okay, it's just a bunch of questions so far. I'm personally a big fan of jazz. Jazz is good. I like jazz too. Let's see. Everyone insulting Angie by calling her old or uncreative. Watch this. Metal Haunt. You struck me as more of a kind of person to primarily listen to anime opening genre of music. I do listen to a lot of Japanese music. Not really as much, anime openings anymore. There was a time, I suppose. But, I don't know, a lot of people are mostly into, like, shonen anime now, which is not my favorite. So I like some of it, like Kickback was good. But I don't really listen to a lot of, anime openings anymore. I liked, Baby Metal. I used to listen to Baby Metal a lot. I do listen to Vocaloid because I like listening to indie artists. I listen to indie artists a lot. Let's see. Angie liked metal because she discovered metal. Hey now! I didn't discover metal. Hey. You, me. Yeah. Would you call yourself a fish, Joshi? Hey! Fish Joshi, I like that. That's kind of cute, actually. Hello, my fellow fish Joshi. Is that what I should call you guys? My fish Joshi. Oh god, that's horrible. Please don't. Oh, I don't have an expression for this. Except insanity. BRB unsubscribing, no, come back. You can't leave me. Not for Fish Joshi. I think you should just call yourself cringe. Never mind, you should unsubscribe. She discovered fire. How much fish do you eat on a daily basis? Human body or sea body? Sea body, too much to count. Human body, I eat fish about like once a week, maybe twice. Oh man, have we already caught up with all the chats? Things have gone by pretty quickly, huh? Human body based. Well, you know, human body varies. It is a human body. It can't eat fish all the time. Do you like just dudes or guys and girls out of curiosity? You're flirting with Meg a lot in the Hades stream, so I was wondering, getting personal, huh? I am not picky. I see a beautiful person, I'll start flirting. I guess that's as close as I'll come to actually legitimately answering that. But, yeah. Yeah. I like pretty people. Human body are fish? How do I answer that one? Human body are fish. I have a human body. It's not very fish. My fish body is very fish. Human body, not so fish. But fish berries inside of it. Cute is cute, I understand. Exactly. We all come from the sea, and to the sea we shall return. I don't like that very much. Anyways. Angie doesn't like a single person in chat. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe you have a good personality. Hold on. Wait, don't click off of the video. What is a game you could give step-by-step instructions for off the top of your head? I don't think a visual novel counts for this one. A game I could give step-by-step instructions for off the top of my head. Huh. You're gonna make me think about that one. I want to say Rune Factory because I play Rune Factory a lot. Maybe Fire Emblem Awakening, because I've replayed that game so many times. But then again, it's been a long time since I played Fire Emblem Awakening, so maybe not so much anymore. Huh. I don't know. Those are probably the two games I know the most off the top of my head, though. Let's see, I have Arkham Asylum, Psychonauts, Control, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Long Dark. Interesting. Man, I should totally play The Last of Us on stream. I want to. I don't know if I can bring myself to play The Last of Us Part 2, but I definitely want to play The Last of Us Part 1. I've heard The Last of Us Part 2 isn't a bad game, though. I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I love the first one a lot. I don't know if I can bring myself for the second one. Let's see. You certainly have your pick of remasters for it. Yeah. I have the original on PS4. I think Space got it for me a while ago. But like I played it before she got it to me. Because I used to play games with one of my friends all the time. Some people say it sucks compared to the first one. I heard the gameplay itself is pretty fun, but the story is kind of just up to you whether you like it or not. It's one of those that is pretty split from what I've heard. Needlessly depressing is not my thing. It depends on what mood I am for me. Well, I do like the depressing, I should say. If it's needlessly depressing, I feel like it needs to be warranted. I never played The Last of Us Part 2, so I don't know if it is or not. But, like, I do like super depressing and, like, and everything, but, like, it needs to feel like it earned that for me, for it to work. I don't know if that makes sense. If I had to pick a game that I could give step-by-step instructions for, it would probably be Sunless Sea. Oh, I bought that game recently! I really want to play it, it looks really good. I beat the original 5 times, got to the point I could exploit the AI. Nice! Yeah, for me, like, Fire Emblem Awakening, I played it so many times. For a while, like, to understand how obsessed I was with this game. So, like, I bought a 3DS just so I could play Fire Emblem Awakening. Well, also Pokemon, but I bought it just so I could play Fire Emblem Awakening. And I wasn't sure what to expect. It quickly became one of my favorite games, and I replayed it so many times I've lost count. I've gotten every single possible difference you can get in that game. Every character combination I have done. I love that game. When do you intend on playing Subnautica? Waiting for it since last year. I just bought Subnautica in the winter sale. I think it would make for a very, very fun, like, milestone stream. And I think it would make for a very fun, like, 12-hour stream. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of a few things. Subnautica has been probably one of the most requested games on this channel. I mean, I'm a fish. I get it. It makes sense. I definitely understand. So, yeah, Subnautica is definitely gonna be played. When? I can't really say for sure, but I think I'll definitely put it as one of the subscriber milestone streams. I can't remember the trick to control the pacing. Sunless Sea is an interesting game. The gameplay is a little lacking, but the atmosphere is top-notch. I've heard it's really good. Like, I was very interested in it. I was gonna say, whoa, last year, Tarnished. I completely forgot that is 2000. Yep, it's 2025! I suggest Breathedge before Subnautica. The story is more constant factor, and it's easier to beat. I don't think I've heard of that one. I also recommended another Crab's Treasure, as in Ocean Souls-like game. I do want to do that one. That one has been on my list. I did buy other Souls-like games. One that I bought recently was Code Vein, but I don't know how good the game is or anything. I love Sunless Sea, but honestly, I don't think it's good for streaming. Yeah? I might do a video if it's not good for streaming. It's not really a great game for streaming. I would recommend just playing Sunless Sea on your own time. Okay. I could do a recording of it, and then if I can't get any good content out of it, then I'll just play it. I've done that with a couple of things. It's okay, not bad, nothing special. Interesting. Have you ever tried Ultra Kill? I haven't. Man, you guys are giving me a lot of stuff to write down. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. If I can find my pencil. Alright. Alright. Hey Angie, do you remember Poppy the next episode's happening soon, okay? I started editing. I promise. I did start editing on the next video. Oh man, I'm starting to set a schedule for myself so I can get edited videos out faster. I mean, for how bad it takes me to edit videos, I had a video I started editing in October to get out, you know, while I was gone. And it's not done yet, and I'm still in my stupid witch outfit in the video editing, and it's just going to come out with me being in the stupid witch outfit. For no reason. God, it takes me so long to edit videos. But I can't hire an editor because I'm broke. So. Yay! Angie, do you, know how fish is made? Yes, that's the game, right? You recommended that to me, I believe. Yeah, I was looking at that. I might make that into a video because I heard the runtime is really short. I find Ultra Kill hilarious because it's a super violent game about killing your way through hell, but it's basically been completed, co-opted by the... Really? That's so funny. This year's Halloween special? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say which Halloween it was for. Fun story. There's a collab stream between me and Space that was supposed to come out 2 years ago. It was supposed to come out 2 years ago. Let's see. Like Fallout New Vegas. What about Fallout? Oh, Fallout New Vegas. I get it. I get what you're saying. Again, Filbert pin merch win. You're gonna ruin my plans? Gonna ruin my plans on my reveals for merchandise? Also, asking about Filbert merchandise, do you not want Angie merchandise? Have you ever played, Valhalla? It's a fun visual novel type game? I haven't. That looks interesting. Opinions on French toast. It can be really good. There's a restaurant by me that makes caramelized stuffed French toast. Fantastic. Highly recommend. They put these strawberries on top of it and some coconut shavings and stuff. Really, really good. Yeah, I like French toast. I usually don't like sweet breakfast because my mouth bleeds. But, yeah, I like French toast. It's good. Corniver merchandise. I see what you guys want. I see it. We don't want the fish girl unless it's this one. We want freaking Filbert, or we want Oliver. We never want the fish lady. Fine. Is it because I smell like fish? Is that it? Filbert smells like fish too. You can't use that as an excuse. I mean, it's obvious that if Filbert becomes merch, it's gonna be a pin. I literally thought of that when the stream started. I'll admit I've thought about it a lot. That it would be fun if I could make Filbert keychains or pins. I think I can officially open a store on YouTube at 500 subs, so I don't know, we'll keep some things in mind. Haunted Angie plush that eats your fish and gets coddled. Oh, that's how I'll sell it. Angie bobblehead? I'm reading out of order here, but Angie bobblehead? I don't know, that might be scary. No joke though, having a plush has been like one of my dreams. Like one of my biggest dreams. I've always wanted to have a plush made of a character that I've done. That would make a great round plushie. True, true. Filbert would make a nice plushie too. Your business plans seem fishy. Do they? Oliver also probably smells like fish. Well, maybe if he's eating any. I don't know, there's been a few Filberts that are missing recently. Got any future plans you are willing to share for yourself or the channel? Any spoilers? Well, the RP segment at the end of this will be a spoiler, I suppose. I mean, is it a spoiler if I'm just, like, telling you guys lore? But future plans for this channel. 500 subs, I'll do a pretty major lore reveal. I have a ARG planned. Yeah, you heard that right. I have an ARG that I've planned for this channel. One of the biggest things I want to do is be able to share original stories and eventually publish said original stories. Angie age reveal at the end. Ha! No! So yeah, I have a few things. Calling a lore drop as a spoiler is like yelling at a book you are reading for spoiling its own plot. Yeah, no, I said it and then was just like, hold on a second. Angie ARG will be solved until the part where Oliver is only hinted at. Then we just admire Oliver. Everyone drops the story to admire the cats. Seems accurate. Seems pretty accurate. Okay. So it's been nearly an hour and a half. Should we pause the Q&A and get ready for the lore drop, or do you guys have more questions you want to ask right now? I'll let you guys ask a few more if you want to. However, if you guys are ready, I can go ahead with the lore segment of this. Angie RG goes to the deep of the sea to find a code. Yes, please exit your homes, go to your nearest ocean, and dive down into the deep sea. Can you tell us about the Industrial Revolution and its consequences? Open a history book. I was willing to do this for FNAF lore, but not for history. Oh my god. Okay. Well, if that's all... I mean, I can always think of more questions if you need to buy time. Like, what's the most embarrassing thing you have ever done? Does not starting stream when I think I have count? Tell us the Hollow Knight lore. Alright, well, I think it's time we start the lore segment of this video. I think it's about time we do the lore segment of this video. Okay, alright. So if that's the case, I will be right back. As I stated earlier, this next part, when I come back on, will be completely RP. There's no longer going to be the streamer, Angie, just the fish. You're only going to get the fish. I am going to RP mode, and so everything you hear will be for the purposes of the RP. You have your warning. There's also going to be warning for minor horror content mentioned, nothing shown, so no need to worry about that. With that being said, I am going to briefly go to the starting soon screen. It's only going to be about at most 5-minute break, so go ahead, go to the bathroom if you need to, grab a snack if you need to, and I will be right back. See you in a sec. everyone. Welcome down. It's, not much down here. But welcome anyways. So, as you can see, it's, kind of, the ocean. It's kind of the ocean down here. I can see you, though. You guys can see me, right? Well, as clearly as you can. Anyways. Well, I hope it's, at least nice, at least. In a way. If you, squint your eyes a bit, you can make out some of the, ocean floor. I don't know, I think there's some seaweed back there. If you squint. Like I said earlier, it's pretty dark down here. Anyways, welcome back in. It's good to see everyone, as much as I can see you at least. Let's see. I can still see you if you chat to me. I'll still answer as best as I can, though I probably won't be able to answer too much. There's a lot of questions that I can't really answer, to be honest. A lot of stuff I don't really have the answers to. Well, regardless. Since you're here, I don't actually have that many games or anything we can play. It's dark. Do you have any extra air down here? Oh dear, you're not actually down here, are you? That would be a problem. You see, I'm a fish. I can breathe down here. I have gills. You have that, right? 'Cause, if you don't, well... Anyways. It'll probably be okay. I mean, if you're down here, you probably got help from something, right? I don't really see another way that you could have gotten down here. Anyways. Let's see. Just hold your breath? Well, there's also the pressure you have to worry about, too. The pressure's pretty hard to get rid of. It's a lot to get used to be honest. How far down are you? I don't really know. That's a hard question to answer. Anyways. Why don't, I don't really have much to do down here. Like I said, there's not really games or anything we can play. So, how about I tell a story? I mean, part of the best way to find love is by understanding each other, right? And I could use some. So, how about that? I could read you something. Well, not really read. I can't really write down here, or I don't have books, or anything of the sort. But I could tell you something off the top of my head. Would that be alright? Well, I guess I'll start. I can't really hear you anyway, so if you're responding to me, I'll just trust you are. Where should I start? Maybe, with, Once Upon a Time? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Once upon a time, there was a sea monster that lived at the bottom of the ocean. They didn't think about anything. They didn't have to. The only thing that mattered to the sea monster was to live and to consume. Evolution was simple in that world. When you're in a place, and any place so deep, you only keep what's necessary to live. The sea monster didn't care, though. It didn't feel happiness, but it didn't need to. Life was simple. No complications, no pain. However, one day something happened. An abnormality, if you will. A breach of science, I guess. Something that shouldn't have existed. One day, that mindless sea monster began to feel. It could see the fish around them when the light hit their faces. They thought that the patterns on their faces kind of looked like they were crying. And it wondered how it even knew about something like that to begin with. It felt regret. Luring in the helpless creatures, luring them in with an angler on its head, luring in their helpless, crying faces. It felt regret swallowing them whole as well. And worst of all, it felt sad. Sad that they probably didn't even know what was happening to them. It's kind of strange to feel regret over something that used to be so natural to you. All of your instincts tell you that this is the one thing that you should do. And yet, why is it that the very thought of it makes me sad? Is it because they're the only ones down here too? That's what the monster thought, at least. Then it started to realize it was alone. Loneliness didn't feel so bad at first, you know. It's a poison. It takes its time. However, the further it seeps in, the more desperate you become. And the sea monsters suffered a pain they had never felt before. I don't know if you've noticed, but down in the dark here, you can't really just see anything. It's not something you can just get used to either. The darkness is deep. So deep that there's no up or down. There's no direction to speak of at all. And the pressure just holds you in place even if you're swimming for miles. There's just nothing. The only light I have is the one on my head, and it can't really illuminate much. Just my face if I press it to me. The sea monster was trapped in the very place that they used to feel it was home, a place they were content with. Well, it's not so much content anymore. But why did it even have to be like this? Why was I given the ability to feel? If it's going to be like this, wouldn't it have been better if the monster just didn't even exist at all? Can anyone help me? I really can't take this anymore. If I can't leave this place, then somehow, just... You know, it was at that point that the witch appeared. The sea monster couldn't tell you exactly how long it suffered for. But before the witch arrived, at least. But she came for it. Witches are kind of terrifying creatures. My definition of them is probably not the same as yours. Our worlds maybe have different takes on them. Witches are things without reason here. They don't have to have any type of form or mass or balance or anything. They just exist without any rules to defy them. They go against the order of the world and bend it in a way. In a way that satisfies them, I should say. It knew she was a witch the moment it saw her. She glowed in the water with no light to touch her. She didn't move, but she still came closer to me. And she seemed untouched by the water around her. I've called her a few things, but to be honest, witches' names are kind of fickle. The Witch of the Deep Sea, the Witch of Stories, the Anchor Witch. It all fits, but none really truly describe her. But she came to the monster, with anchors tied in her hair and around her feet. Her smile was soft, and she extended her arms out, and it was the first time the monster had been reached for. By anyone. And so the monster reached back. And it consumed her. What did you expect? It's not like I have hands. I only have a mouth. It's the only thing I knew how to use. It's not like she didn't know it either. She probably knew it was coming. Likely, she came to me for that very reason. Oh, don't worry either, she's not dead. Like I said, witches don't exist in the way that you think they do. I doubt death is even something that exists for her. Instead, by consuming her, the witch gave me something invaluable, I suppose. A test. It's not so easy to gain favor from a witch. They're only really in it for themselves. And my witch only cares about what story is more interesting. She created a body for me as well. Well, an illusion of one. I guess I should break it to you guys. This body you're seeing isn't even real. It's just an illusion. It's just magic. I'm still a fish underneath it. There's nothing here. It's partly why I can't move. I'm just a static image because I'm just an illusion. But there was a way that I could get a real body, one that could move, if I took the test. I could get a body of my own if I... Wait a second. Hold on. I didn't write that. That wasn't, in the script at all. Why is that even written there? Wait. Hold on. The audience should... What does that say? Chat should take a test? By, Huh? The audience takes a test by picking an object from the past and choosing what story to tell. Hold on a second. Why those things? There's no way I would let anyone choose. Did I scare you? All right, the RP section has now concluded. Thank you guys for participating. I hope that wasn't too weird of a segue, but that's what I had. No more blub. No more blub. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what exactly happened while I was gone, but I'm sure that everything was normal and that the results did not end in a tie, and I have to figure out what to do from here. Interesting results. Definitely wasn't what I thought it would be. But I'll roll with it. So, that was fun. Thank you, thank you. So the results of your answers will show up in the next stream. What I mean by that is the next milestone stream. So you guys want to see what happens with the result of that? You're gonna have to get me to the next milestone. That's a promise. Very excited to reveal what that is. Flip a coin during stream. Flip a coin to see which one you guys picked. We're having a long lore drop. Hee hee. What is the next milestone anyway? Good question. Honestly, I wasn't supposed to have a 200 sub milestone. It was supposed to be 500. And then I ended up having a 200 one. So now I'm kind of like, do I make it 300 or do I go for the 500? It's kind of a big lore drop that I'm hinting at, so... haven't figured it out. Haven't... I know, but I want to go back to think. Do you guys want to do the poll again? I say go for 500. 500 it is then. Then you guys get to see what you got, what you chose at 500 subs. So, I suppose you'll see then. That was your scripted event for this. For this. If you guys have more questions, I can go ahead and answer them. However, obviously, I'm not going to answer any super lore-related questions. You guys had to figure some things out on your own. Go for, anyways, what? It must be a thing for people that was here. What? Maybe let people vote again on the community page, for people who couldn't be here today? Nah, it's kind of a thing for the special treat for the people that were here. So the skin suit wasn't a lie, it's all an illusion? No. It's not a lie. I'm only speaking of one thing. You're only finding out one part of my lore, are you? There's a lot more. What the Angie in the video said was not a lie. For her, currently. However, what I told you is also not a lie. The skin suit is real. 'Cause that's what's happening currently. But Angie that you were talking to was speaking of the past, wasn't she? Let's see. Angie, did you have to try hard to not laugh about our shenanigans? I was on mute, so I was laughing. I muted myself. My mouth got deleted. Did you not see that? I couldn't talk if I wanted to, so I was just laughing. Fun little Easter egg. Did you guys notice my eyes were moving to look at you? Let's see. What have I gotten to? Chat's moving a little faster all of a sudden. Fine then, I'll repeat my last question. Seeing how you tried to dodge it, what's the most embarrassing thing you have ever done? Oh boy, here. I was a pretty bold person back in when I was a lot younger, so I did a lot of embarrassing things. But the most embarrassing? God, I don't even know. I've definitely done a number of things that make me want to, like, go back and strangle my younger self. Let me think on that for a little bit. Because I know I've had some embarrassing moments. I can't think of a lot of good ones right now. Like, a lot of ones that would make for a good story, you know? How do you have a basement to lock your mods in if you don't have hands? I do have hands. Now. The story I told was in past tense. Let's see. Past Angie was so sad and shy. Current Angie is so happy and cruel. I mean, it's, you know, you go through some stuff. It's the Sea Witch that has you locked in. The Sea Witch. We don't talk about her. I couldn't take a lot of it seriously. That girl that screams when asked. I mean, like, it's, yeah, just, you know. Chat's active now. It is, in fact. Had to get a little lore sequence out. Let's see. Why were there tents? Tents? You mean when I said tents? I'm seeing the confusion now. Those words are pretty similar, huh? Like past tense and tense, as in like, huh, you don't really enunciate that T very much, do you? I'm talking about myself. Because there's like tent with a T at it, and then there's like tense with an S. So we already know the lore ending. You become dumb. Hey, I didn't become dumb. I was always this way. A happy dumb. Angie, can you scream again? In your home on the seafloor, how often are you kept up at night by all the crabs holding raves? I wish they held more. Hearing anything would be a godsend. Am I allowed to eat the fish around here? I mean, I do all the time. It's the only thing I can eat. So, just, don't look into their eyes too much. Past experience. Angie, scream. You really want me to scream, huh? Scream, scream, scream. Again? As long as Angie says yes, you can eat anything. Just don't hurt yourself, okay? I don't want to be held liable for that. Don't scream, Angie. I'm getting a yes by a couple of people, though. I think people want me to scream. There's been enough screaming today. Okay, that's 2 no's now, so that's more. That's 3 no's. Alright, the no's are so far outwinning the yeses. When did you learn to make polls? No, way back. It was like, what was it? During the Bonnie Bakery stream, I think, was when I found out how to make polls. I'll vote scream, sure, why not? Oh, then it's a tie, huh? How about a compromise? Find a bucket of water and scream into that. Drown myself. And naming Grim Jr. Oh, right, there was that one too. It could have been that one. It took me forever to realize it only allows for me to do 4 answers. I kept trying to make more than that, and it wouldn't let me. Make a poll about screaming. Sure. Sure, I'll do that one for you. Have fun. Knock yourselves out. Excited to see the results. I need more wine for this. Yeses are winning so far, wow. Can you scream internally? Yes, I do that all day, every day. I'm doing that right now. Oh, no's winning. Banning anyone who votes no. Oh god, my mod is playing dirty. The unidentified drink is like, ah, shit. Damn it. Well, I exposed myself. Mod war. Goodbye, Angie. Goodbye, Chad. It's nice knowing you all. Oh, it's fine. Apparently you'll get unbanned. You're banned and then unbanned, so don't worry about it. It turns out it cancels itself out. Well, I'm ending the poll now, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry to everyone that voted yes, but it seems you guys have been eliminated. You were the weakest link. You hear that, Josh? MZ beat you. Sad. I'm sorry, it's just how it goes. Alright. Well, you guys survived the lore. You guys survived the Q&A. I don't have anything else planned. It's just us. And the sea. I should have given the offensive blub TM to MZ. It's a gift! It's a gift we can accept. It's like, I don't think you should accept it, but yeah, it's a gift we can expect. Spinning Filbert gift now? Oh, that'd be a good one. Oh, that gave me an idea. Oh, Space, why aren't you here? I have commissions for you again. Space! Where did you go? She hasn't been answering her Discord recently either, so I'm just over here like, Space! I have an idea of what to talk about. You're welcome to shoot things. Like I said, this is a Q&A. So you're welcome to shoot out anything you want. Hold on, that came out wrong. Make polls with questions. Everyone who gets it wrong gets banned. Till next stream. Talk about the schedule. See how many people can actually show up to the streams. My schedule? I mean, my schedule has been the same pretty much. It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Occasionally I've been doing the 4th day recently, but the 4th day is, you know, kind of optional. But for the most part, it's been 3 o'clock CST on Monday and Wednesdays. And then it is 11 o'clock CST AM on Saturdays. And that's my usual schedule. What I'm doing next week is I have a few things planned. How about I flip the script on you, Angie? Do you have any questions for us? Heh. You're gonna make me quiz you? Okay. What's my most popular video on this channel? Do you guys know it? No? Well, I'm sorry, Ruin. That means I have to ban you. Anyone else? I'd like to say that neighbor one. You are correct. It's the That's Not My Neighbor Part 2 video with over 1,000 views. The Ensemble Stars video? Oh, are we talking about videos and not streams? Then you'd be correct on that too. My most popular video is that one Ensemble Stars video with Mermaid Hiyori. You know, eventually I'll post my gotcha polls again. I have a part 2 to that video. One of these days I'll eventually post it. Yeah, YouTube doesn't technically count those as videos. This is why I wait. Gives me time to copy the answers for the rest of the chat without getting a ban. Ah, smart. You think you can avoid being banned by not saying anything. All right, lurkers, I'm banning you too. Where are you? Chat once in chat so I can ban you. Why, are you guys scared? Come out, stop hiding. Next one, please. Okay, what's the longest running series on this channel? I've answered all of these before, but it weeds out the weak. Which is weird because I usually see people, old video in most seen. I just completely forgot you make videos. I don't make many, so people usually don't see them. I'm a lurker. LobCorp? Either LobCorp or Our Life. Our Life. Had some mixed answers there. I'm surprised that Josh got it wrong, though. I was gonna say your mom. Ha! Alright, no, it is Our Life. Our Life is the longest running series on this stream. Yep, my first stream ever was Our Life. I thought it would be a short stream, and well, we saw what happened. I know the Angie lore so good. Yeah, you're winning this. Have to make you my mod instead. Okay, let's see here. What's another thing I can give you guys? Everyone knows who my fish is. I don't really have to ask that. As soon as I gave his name, everyone was all over him. Alright. In the lore video you just watched, what was one of the names I gave to the witch? I'll see if you are paying attention. Filbert. How many Filberts have there been? Too many. Anchor Stitch. That's a good one. I like that. I liked that, Anchor Stitch. But no, you are correct. One of the names I gave the witch is the Anchor Witch. You are correct. There were 3 names I gave the witch. One of them being the Witch of the Deep Sea, the second one being the Witch of Stories, and the third one being the Anchor Witch. Was too preoccupied with blub. There was a lot of blubs. Oh. Those are more titles than names, though. Yeah, but when you don't really have a name to work with... Well, she does have a name, but not to you guys right now. That's about all you get. I was blubbing. Too busy blubbing, can't think. You guys are true fish here. Okay. This is a bit of a trap here. Not including my mods. Which one of you chatters was here first? Like, in my streams. All together. Which one of you was here first? Can you root it out? Not me. Juan. Me? Momster says me. The horse tarnished? That's good. The answer is, in fact, Momster. Momster was one of my first chapters. Monster was one of my first chatters. It was me. It was me. I was here before any of you. Yep, Momster was around in my first video. I don't know how you found me. But thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see. I believe after that it was Tarnished. Mods don't count. Let's see. I think Lorandom came before Ruin and Juan. Yeah, some of you came a little before MZ. They took their time to show up. We're talking about the overall channel. You think Roan was there first? I can't remember which stream came out, first. If it was Nightmare King Grim or episode 3 of Lobotomy Corp. I am very new. Yeah, you were a Rune Factory, weren't you? It was like the third Lob Corp. Yeah, I remember it was either the second or third. Rune was there? Maybe. And when was the Nightmare King Grim fight? Like, Hollow Knight as a whole, the series happened way before Lobotomy Corp. I'm definitely not the first. I know that there were at least 5 others before me, counting Momster, Josh, Harley, and Kaser. I forgot about Harley. Sorry, Harley, if you're watching this in the future. I was in the Grim stream, not Nightmare King Grim. Ah, for some reason I thought you came in on Nightmare King Grim. But no, it was the Grim stream. I see. I do remember you there for Nightmare King Grim. You were like one of the only people on my side in that stream. Everyone else was like, you suck, Angie! Including my mod. Oh, that was fun. That was altogether fun. Yeah, it changed. Yep. Oh, the tables have turned on me. Everyone turns against me, I found out. Everyone turns against me. Well, did you, Angie? I mean, like, I got better. I got better. Absolutely. My mod, without hesitation. You know, in the Pokemon streams, he fed me wrong information on purpose. I just want to point out, arguable. I mean, like, I'm better. Sadly, I gotta go, gotta eat some barbecue. That sounds good. Have fun. See you later. And got my eardrums exploded. Yeah, you definitely did. Okay, let's see. Alright, Hollow Knight fans. How many episodes did it take me to finish Hollow Knight? I try not to feed you wrong information on purpose. I only feed you wrong information on accident. True that. 24? That is correct! Did you have it open? Did you have that answer open? Technically, we still have more in Hollow Knight. I definitely want to play more. Define finish. Well, game, you know, I said we'd define finish when we completed the third ending, which we did. It was the reason I joined this channel. Correct! And we'll be doing more soon. I've been looking for an excuse to play more. Let's see. I prefer Joshua's style. Feed wrong info on purpose, not an accident. Act with malice. Absolutely, that's Joshua's whole thing. I fed you wrong information during Pokemon, but Space told me to. Uh-huh, we're blaming Space on this. Own your crimes. I agree. Own your crimes. Space and I went out for ice cream after that whole Pokemon episode, and Space said that she was following your lead. So someone here isn't being entirely honest. Okay, let's see here. Narrowing in on that, Hollow Knight fans. How many episodes did it take me to finish Path of Pain? Hey, what are you quoting there? What are you quoting there? Oh. 21. I said Path of Pain. Only the episodes that have Path of Pain in it count. I meanwhile take full responsibility on telling you to pick Plague Doctor on your first stream. Yep, yes you did. You definitely did that. I can blame you entirely for that. You know, on one hand though, I guess I'm glad that we picked Plague Doctor on the first playthrough. It would have sucked having to go back for that guy. Anyway, the answer to that is that I think it was 4 episodes that I was in Path of Pain. I just sent you proof of Space taking the first step. You have receipts? Yeah, getting him late would be rough, but you could always memory reset. True. True. I think not even you know. I don't. Admittedly, I'm asking some questions I don't know the answer to. Okay, alright. Since someone quoted their favorite quote, what's everyone else's favorite quote? Do you have one? Is it just wild screaming? Do you have a quote from me that you like? Let's see, I'm a little curious about the receipts that Josh just sent me. So I'm gonna look at that. Ah, I see. That does look like Space starting it. Yours is let's see. I do say let's see a lot. It's kind of my Phil Spacin thing to move along chat. I'll just look at chat and, you know, it's my I replace with let's see, apparently. The loud committed screams. It indicates a good time in alien isolation. That'll be a fun time. It'll be a very fun time. Quotes from me. This is about my streams. No one else met anyways. I suppose if you have any quotes that you like in general, you're welcome to share them. A favorite quote from you? Sounds right. Angie after her mouth was stolen. My favorite quote from you is after I can't speak anymore. You like it when my mouth is gone? How freaking dare. How do you like me now? Now can I speak? Is this okay? Do you only like me when I'm a fish? That is a good quote. Hey! Lately, I've had the quote, everyone wants to save the world, no one wants to do the dishes in my head. I've been using it to force myself to do more chores around without being asked. That's a good one, actually. I need to use that on myself. The black background got significantly more black. It's not black. It has a lot of blue and navies in it. However, depending on the screen you're using, it will look blacker, I've noticed. If you squint, you can actually see shapes. There's actually objects in the back. But you have to kind of squint to see them. Let's see. My favorite quote is Oliver meowing in the microphone. If I could ever get him to actually fully meow in the microphone. You only hear him when he's like way back. I can see the blues in it. Nice. It's against light. It is in fact. My design is a lot lighter than the background. So I stand out more. You know, I have a pop. My favorite quote is quitting is just like trying, only easier. That's one way to look at it. us right now, probably. Everyone has this expression. Let's see again. It's my go-to! It's my filler word! Leave me alone. If I start giving generalist quotes, I will either end up sending stupid bits or things like sound way too sad. I learned it from Ida, the old lady, my idol. Ah. Okay, I'm leaving the stream. No! Don't leave me! I have long quote tags on my Tumblr blog. I like to browse every now and then. Nerd. Using Tumblr. Whoever does that, by the way, I'm planning on making an Angie Lumine Tumblr account if anyone wants to follow me on there. You literally said, leave me alone. I'm lonely. Did you not see the lore? Don't leave me. Leaving me is the opposite of what I want. Okay, alright. So it has been about 2 hours and 20 minutes. You have Filbert. It's emergency rations. It has been about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I think we are getting to the end. Unless someone has any, like, strong points they want to make. Or questions. I just secretly label all my contacts on Discord with quotes to represent them. Nice. Does Tumblr still exist? I thought it died when they removed that. No, it's still here. Still here and kicking. Don't leave, make Angie stronger. Exactly, make me stronger. Haven't you gone through multiple Filberts? Canonically, yes. Canonically, there are thousands of Filberts in the sea, and they're not running out anytime soon. Can you show us a photo of Oliver? I've shown photos of Oliver. Not on stream, but I've showed them on my Twitter and stuff. Hold on. Do I have them on this computer? I usually share them from my phone. But if I have them on this computer, I can just easily drag them over. It's looking like I do not have them on my computer. Hold on, if I go to Twitter real fast. Can I download the pictures off of Twitter? Because if I can do that... Good news, chat. Good news. Show us your phone then. Ha! Okay. Yeah, that looks like my baby. Alright, and then I can just add image. And it's probably going to be so huge that it takes up because it's always super huge when they first come in. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong button for a second. There we go. Add image, and we'll just open this up, and you can see my baby is super huge and taking up the entire screen. Here we go. Here's my baby. My beautiful baby boy. Amazing sound of aggressive clicking. Exactly! Yep, this is my baby Oliver. He cuddles up with me all the time. He's super cute. This was him cuddling up right beside me. Free cat, just take home. He's my baby! Yeah, he has a very, very pointy nose. And I love him dearly. He's so cute. The photo looks like you hit them with the camera flash and they didn't appreciate it. There was no camera flash. It was light in the room. He just looks like that. The depiction you put on streams looks very accurate. It is very accurate. He is exactly how space shows him. Spaced Drew a very accurate version of him. Nah, he's a cutie. I love Oliver. Put him right over here. The amount of fur in the thing on this side is already answered my question about Oliver. Yes. Oh my god, the amount of fur I have to clean up on a daily basis. Not a single thought going on between those ears. Not at all. Let's see, I had some other pictures on Twitter that were super cute as well. This is gonna become a review of my cat photos. That's it, that's what the stream's gonna evolve into. Cat photo review. I hope you're all ready. Oh, this one's good. This one's very good. I like this photo. Alright, we'll definitely do this one. Those ears are antennas. They're cute, right? Ooh, this one's good too. Alright, I'm gonna have a couple for you guys. I'm just apparently taking all of the cat photos I posted on Twitter to show all of you. 'Cause I love my baby boy. Okay, alright. That should be good, that should be good. I think that's all of them. Oh, no it's not. No, it's not. Those are good pictures too. Fuck. I'm trapped. Alright, I'm gonna start showing pictures. I gotta stop. I gotta stop to show pictures. One more, one more. Okay. Join my Twitter if you just want a bunch of cat photos. Show off the real star of the stream. I'm getting to it! Okay, alright. Image share. Okay. Create new image. Oh, which one to start with? Alright, I'll start with this one. Here we go. Here's my baby boy. So here's my next cat photo. Is Oliver deciding to use the pillow as a blanket. That's an A tier, very cute. He's so adorable. I love my baby so much. What a clever boy. I know! So when are you gonna buy him a corn costume? Never! Okay, alright, and then next. Just showing off all of the Twitter photos that I posted of Oliver. This is just engagement for my Twitter. I'm purposely showing you guys this so you'll join my Twitter. Here's my baby full view. This was Oliver actually going like, why are you taking a picture of me right now? That's an S tier right there. It's such a good photo, isn't it? Aw, he's so cute. Lounging decadence. He's so adorable. I love my baby. Okay. Next. We have the Oliver wanting to join stream picture. Oh, hold on. That was a little too big. Yeah, Oliver wanting to join stream. This was during our Bonnie Bakery stream. He wanted to join with everyone. So he kept putting his head on the top of the computer and leaning over. For like the whole stream he was doing this. It was so cute. Oh, he's so adorable. Also, the creator of Bonnie's Bakery actually liked this photo. She went on and actually liked the photo on Twitter. Angie is B+. Compared to Oliver, I'm like F compared to Oliver. Oliver is best boy. Okay, next photo. I'm not done. Delicious wires. Yeah, he's always trying to bite the wires. That's why I have to kick him out. I don't want Cat to get electrocuted. Okay, next photo is Oliver looking radiant in the light. Oh, the photo lost a lot of quality, it looks like. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, Oliver looking radiant in the light. I don't know. I guess Twitter lost a lot of quality with that photo. But yeah, he's super cute laying there. All adorable. Okay, and the next one. I'm gonna be a crazy cat lady by the end of this. I love my baby. Is the way that Oliver sleeps in his cat bed. I have to put his cat bed on my bed because he likes to look at me when he sleeps and he'll complain if his cat bed isn't on the bed with me. And so Oliver will just stare at me like this when Oliver will just stare at me like this from his cat bed whenever he's like getting ready for bed. Or when I wake up in the morning. I love the way he looks. It almost looks like he's gonna pounce on me. Oliver dear. Alright, and then the last one I can share. The last one I have is a super adorable one that shows one of my plushies too. Whoop. Is this one. That's Oliver sleeping with my dolphin plushie. And he was super adorable doing it. All cuddled up with my dolphin. Oh. It was super cute. Wasn't expecting Angie face reveal. Yeah, the dolphin. Right. That's what we're going with. Sure, I'm a dolphin. I'm sorry to shock you in this manner. Those are the pictures I posted on Twitter. I'll post more too. It's his dolphin plushie now. All my plushies become his. Don't ask about the rabbit plushie. Don't ask what happened to that. But yeah, that's my Oliver picture collection. He's the best kitty ever and I love him dearly. All right. With that being said, it's gotten kind of late, hasn't it? We've been at this for a little while. I might actually download Twitter. I'll bribe you all with my cat photos. I post them to Instagram too, but I haven't been posting that much on it lately. So, you get them much faster on Twitter. So how much calories for what? Careful what you're asking about. Okay, alright. On that note, it's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes now. So I think we should start wrapping up. Filbert? Oh, not much. They're pretty small. They're small little guys. I mean, look at his size compared to me. I'm even more gigantic in fish form. Alright. With that being said, I will end this stream surrounded by cats. Angie, yes, that is my name. Is there something you'd like to ask me? I'm waiting. Fun stream, Angie. Thank you. This was very fun. How many calories in one, Angie? You'd probably have a lot of meat for a few days. Oh, wait, are we talking about the human form or the fish form? I was talking about the fish form. Alright, guys, thank you so much for joining. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to share some lore with you. And, with that being said, thank you guys once again. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you did, but of course, you don't have to. Just do you, and enjoy content as you like. And, as always, love you lots, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!